This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Welcome to this week's episode of Talknews TV with your host, Kamentong, Herman Tiu Laurel. And we have a different episode for this first part because we believe it's important to pay tribute to some people who have done us, the public, very good service. And our guest is in transition from 35 years of public service in the science and technology field in terms of public service. And she's moving on, she's retiring, and maybe moving on to another stage in his service to the nation. And this is, of course, Miss Teresita Fortuna, C. Fortuna, who has been NCR Regional Director. And we had her on our show maybe 5 years ago, until this threshold that she is crossing. And we thought that we would like to put on public record her decades of service and achievement and her story as a public servant. And before we started the show, we had a discussion, and one of the things she would like to convey is the nobility of public service, and which we agreed. And we also gave our point of view that there are deliberate efforts sometimes to downgrade public servants because the private sector has interest to take over some of the functions of government. But there are tasks that are better put and better performed by the public sector. And one of these is development of science and technology. But let's go to the person, Miss Teresita, or Doctora Fortuna, we all call her, and ask how this transition is treating her. Is she, what is her vision of her future in the years to come?
Well, maybe mine is different from the rest of my colleagues in government. Why? Because incidentally, I'm also in my retiring stage. So while there is this transition, my transition is not only due to the change in government, but also
That's right.
I'm retiring. So maybe it's really different, but maybe I have other feelings that the others are also having.
And if you're not retiring, you probably will continue where you are because you've been with the Cory administration, the Ramos administration, the ERAP administration, the Arroyo administration, and the Aquino administration.
Yes.
That is how many years all in all?
35 years in
35
government,
years, yeah.
and I really have that time with government. Na I really enjoy serving our people. To my mind, it's an opportunity to serve. If you are being chosen to be the regional director of a government agency like DOST.
We'll go back to the history of your long stint at establishing the NCR because you're a pioneer here.
Yes,
you established it, no? But before you went into the DOST, you had 2 years in Los Baños as a teacher, or as a...
Actually, I was in Los Baños for almost 8 years.
8 years.
Yes, as a researcher also, and I also used to handle plant physiology courses. And then I joined the DOST in Cagayan de Oro because I have to move in Cagayan de Oro to be with my husband who is assigned in Cagayan de Oro.
And your husband is a Dabaweño, I understand.
Yes. He's from Davao. And I met him in Davao because I also work in Davao after my graduation.
Okay, so from UP Los Baños, you went to Mindanao, and then that's where you joined the OST when you were in Mindanao. Am I correct?
The OST, yes.
And then from there, you were assigned again to Manila, ganyan, sa DOST. Oh, I don't know how they arrange your photo history. Mamaya we'll take a look. Ano?
Yes.
But I understand you were among 3 people who started the NCR, DOST. Why did this begin? Who initiated this? So this must have been Cory administration?
No, this is during the time already of GMA.
GMA already.
because there was this
So
in-
it's you had more years in general in DOST, but the NCR is this regionalization something that started only with
GMA.
Arroyo?
Arroyo,
Ah,
yes.
okay.
Because this was this time when there's an increasing demand for science and technological services in the National Capital Region, and the OIC realizes that they don't have the regional office in the National Capital Region. So I was asked by the then Secretary Alabastro to put up the NCR office in Manila.
Okay. We have some photos now, and we're going back in time. This is the more recent one. Your latest project is the garden. I visited this, and of course, the impression I have is ang mga halaman dyan ay yung mga halamang gamot. Ano? Is that correct?
Yes, because I normally work on a Saturday, on a Sunday at DOST, and I can see a lot of vacant spaces in the DOST compound. So what I did is to put up this wellness garden. Actually, this is just an added work on my part because my real mandate is definitely different from this. But the department did not stop me from putting this up so we can utilize the space. So we put up this wellness garden. I have more than 112 species of different
Ano mga nandyan? Yung mga
name it and we have it.
kalusugan, no?
Yes, yes.
Mga
So,
alugbati ba? Mga
yes, I
ganyan?
have it. There are 112 species.
112.
Including different varieties of tea. We have it there. So, not only that, I came up with a book on
It's over
different
here.
trees.
Which one is this? This one?
Yes, that's trees. I'd like to look at
Yeah, hold it
DOST
so you can...
as an urban forest
Dito yung
in
camera ng isa.
in metropolis, in the metropolis. Actually, all the plants in DOST is deposited or saved in a database GIS. So we know
what is GIS?
Geographic Information System.
Okay,
So
okay.
we know where the plants are. We know where the Nara trees are. This is
In the entire country?
in the entire DOST compound.
Okay.
So what you have here are all the plants inside the DOST compound. And in the other book are
Ito naman.
all the plants
Ako
that
naman
we
hawak
have
nito para hindi
in
mahirapan
the
yung
wellness
doktora.
garden. Ano yan parang this just
A collection of plants
plants
at
at
the
the
DOST
DOST
Wellness
Wellness
Garden.
This is
okay.
actually a collection which I said to myself, something I can leave behind to the DOST community and to some of these students who would like to visit.
Ito,
the
nakikita
DOST compound.
binabasa ko, turmeric. Kasi popular na ngayon ng turmeric
Yes.
Ito ba pwedeng magtanim sa mga bahay-bahay?
Yes.
Urban gardening, turmeric,
But for now, we're not yet distributing seedlings. We came up with this just to show to our students, so they don't have to go to the province to see how a ginger plant or whatever looks like. So they can
Okay.
just visit the DOST. They can have it there.
Maybe you can have seminars later on teaching people how to plant and
Maybe.
use these things, But of course, you're graduating from the DOST, so yung successor mo siguro.
I just pray that my successor will continue this, so we can let the future generation see this, so they know how these plants look like.
Okay. Do we have other photos? We can go back in time, no? Just project the photos while we're discussing. Eventually, today, how many people does the DOST NCR have?
We now have 45 in permanent position.
Okay.
But we started with only 3 people. I'm the only permanent position in the DOST
Oh.
NCR din.
Okay, we'll go back to that. What is this photo ngayon? This is the awarding of Dr.
Yeah, I was given the Tanglaw Award by Tanglaw ng Bayan Award by PUP.
PUP.
This was really a surprise to me, and but I appreciate PUP recognizing my effort in my services to our countrymen.
What was the process in this awarding? Did they vote on it? Did they talk to you first?
No, this was really a surprise. I was told by the president that they have a committee.
Okay.
I think the one before me is Attorney Makalintal, who is
Okay,
also
okay.
a Tanglaw ng Bayan Award.
Are you a PUP graduate?
No, I'm not.
UP Los Baños.
Yes,
no?
I'm from UP Las Bañas. So this was really a surprise to me when they gave me this particular award.
Okay, let's go back. There were 3 of you who started the NCR
Yes,
DOST.
3.
2005?
2004,
2004,
five. So I was asked really to go down and then go down because we're having office at the 2nd floor of the DOST.
Doon na sa Taguig yan,
Yes,
sabi ko.
Secretary Albastro asked me to put up the DOST NCR office. So I started with 3 people, 3 chairs, 3 tables. Now we are a full-grown office.
Ano ng mga departments under this NCR now, and what are the main operations? For example, I know I visited you. You have your mga recycling. You have
We have all kinds of, because actually the DOST regional offices serve as the implementing arm of DOST.
Okay.
So whatever researches or technology we have, we are being mandated to have it roll out and transfer to our people. So parang if you are with the DOST regional office, you're wearing all the hats of DOST. You know the DOST is a multi-sectoral type of agency. So we have something for health, something for agriculture, for industry, and the likes.
Yeah, let's highlight some of the really positive achievements for the public that DOST NCR has produced, and which people don't know. For example, I know you have a stevia project.
Yeah.
Is that NCR or DOST as a whole? Or
That is actually NCR.
NCR talaga?
Because NCR has this program we call the Setup, the Small Enterprise Technology Upgrading Program, wherein we help companies
Precisely.
to upgrade their production facilities, to improve their products. Kasama na lahat doon, including their packaging way and how to do it. This stevia is owned by the Glorious Corporation.
Yes,
They have a
yes.
big plantation in Bulacan. but
Bulacan,
they're
ilang
promising-
hektarya? Ilang
I
hektarya?
don't know now.
In the
Maybe
tens
it's
of
more
hectares
than-
ba yan?
Yeah,
In
maybe
the
in the
tens,
tens of hectares. I wish
okay.
I can visit that.
Yeah, I'll just tell the public about stevia. This is the natural sugar substitute, natural sweetener, which I
Yes.
personally use. That's why nakafocus ako doon at gulat na gulat ako na we are producing it in the Philippines.
We are.
With your help, with
yeah.
your initiative. Paano sila pumunta sa inyo at paano nagsimula yung stevia
Well,
project
we
na
keep on promoting setup program
Oh.
through media, Trimedia, and they were able to know the services of setups. So they come to us and they ask for our assistance on how to upgrade their facilities and even their packaging.
Yung nagpo-produce ng mga packaged ketchup and so on for the big fast food, sino ba yun? Di ba? You have somebody
Yes,
there?
we also have assisted them. I don't remember.
You
The
don't
one in
remember the
Quezon
name?
City. Yes, in
Oh,
Quezon
oh.
City.
So you have assisted a lot
That
of
is
these
Marca
entrepreneurs.
Sasa, I recall.
Yun.
Marca
Okay,
Sasa.
okay. And itong mga Mamasita and so on, did you
Yes,
help?
yes.
Mamasita, you...
Mamasita is with Calabarzon, DOST.
Calabarzon, DOST, hindi
another-
NCR.
Not NCR.
Kasi nakikita ko din ang produkto
Yes,
nila doon sa inyong display. So, that is how you have directly helped
Yes.
entrepreneurs in the public. How do people now out there who are entrepreneurs get in touch with DOST if they need or they're interested in the assistance
They
of
can
DOST?
just come to us. And at first, we ask our people to visit their companies. So we know what they need. Sometimes they know what they need, but we have to validate.
Okay.
And then we assist them by sometimes we give them some assistance to buy the equipment that they need.
And you also, in this assistance, you also employ equipment made by Filipino inventors also.
We encourage them
You
buy
bridge them
to
with the
Filipino
users. Oo.
Filipino made.
Can you put a peso value to the for the past 10 years that you have assisted the
Yes,
entrepreneurs?
yes.
Mga magkano na ito?
If I can recall, we started with few million pesos. But for now, the government has set aside more than 700 million pesos.
Pero NCR lang.
No, this is nationwide.
This is nationwide. No? NCR, how much do you have of that?
Maybe 100 million.
100
for this,
million, that's no small amount. Ano?
Yes, yes.
Ang dami na sigurong natulungan nyo. Can you enumerate or just give us a
have
number of
actually-
entrepreneurs you have helped?
We have touched base to more than 20,000
20,000,
MSMEs
oo.
in different types of interventions.
That's right.
Sometimes equipment acquisition, but sometimes more on training, simple packaging. We teach them on the good manufacturing practices. In any way we can help.
Yeah. I've been to your compound, so you have an NCR office there, ano? Tapos you have you have product development, packaging, and so on. Yun, national yun.
Yes,
The
they
different regions can
avail
direct
of their
their
services.
clients to go to
Yes,
those
yes.
centers.
we are lucky because we are also based
You're
in
also there.
Bikutan. So I can even ask their help. But I have also trained people at the DOST and CR.
Now, 20,000 people or enterprises or
Companies,
clients, but the public really doesn't know much about this.
Maybe because we're very quiet.
Oh, that's true, but we'd like you to be more noisy.
But they talk for us.
Now, that's true, but you also have, I think, an educational outreach program for science and technology?
Yes, we're being assisted.
Is that national
by,
or NCR?
We have the national level by
Okay,
the Science
okay.
Education Institute, but we do have our own promotion unit at
okay.
DOST and CR.
Because malaking mawawala sa publiko kung hindi nila mabalitaan itong ginagawa nyo.
We
no?
keep
Dahil-
on talking about it, and the basic objective of setup is to generate employment.
Yes.
That's
That's really
actually
what we need. Ano?
People were asking us, why are we helping them? Because these are sometimes interest-free assistance.
Oo.
Sometimes you can buy the equipment for them. It really depends on what they need.
You give grants nga di ba?
Yeah.
Yung pautang kayo na walang interest, no?
Yes.
Pero babalik naman, babayaran naman ng
Yes,
entrepreneurs.
there are companies that really get assistance from us through grants, but these
Yeah.
are different.
Yeah,
These are
iba
exceptional
pa yun.
cases.
Oo. And what is the repayment rate of your
For
clients?
setup, we have an average of 3 years
Oo.
that they have to return the
No, but
the money.
90% repayment, 100%. Meron
NCR,
bang,
I believe we are one of the highest, if not the highest. But we
good,
can maintain 90 to
90%.
95. But
Wow.
the latest, last month, is 98%.
And that's better than the big banks, di ba?
I believe so.
Oo, better than the big
You know
banks.
why? I really have this parang personal dealings with them. I tell them that they're lucky that
Yeah,
the
it's
government
a
is
privilege
helping
na lang
them.
yun nga yan.
Yes,
no?
yes. So they have to return the money so
Oo.
other people can also use it. And with that, parang feeling ko, kailangan mo lang sabihan yung ating mga kababayan and they do their responsibility. I believe they trust us and they respect us.
Yes.
That's
And,
how I look at the people that we have assisted.
do we have any other photos there that we lined up? Just give me the signal if I've missed anything there. No. So
This
we have
one.
around 5 minutes. Yeah, what's this? What's this occasion?
During the APEC
That's
summit,
right. Oo.
during the APEC summit, I was given the task to become the task force commander for cyber security.
Oh.
But I was assisted by the cybercrime laboratory of PNP and our people at DOST. Many institutes of DOST which is involved in the information communication technology, they help us.
Uh-huh.
So we're lucky we don't have any problem.
You prevented hackers and such
Yes.
saboteurs ng information system.
So that's why I was also forced really to appreciate the works of these people, and I really appreciate them.
Okay.
We were very successful at that time during APEC.
Okay. Well, now that you're looking forward to your years in retirement, but active retirement because you're planning to teach, or what are your options
I have
now?
actually I have many plans. I don't really intend to stay in my house just to wait for my pension,
Yeah, yeah.
but perhaps I can still help our people
That's right. And maybe the
outside.
government too. I think your new DOST secretary
Secretary.
is also from the career service of
Yes, yes,
DOST, you know. And it's, I think, very important to tap the experience and the, what do you call that, historical knowledge of the veterans in the institution.
He was our former undersecretary.
He was
He
this
used to
new
be
one.
with DOST, and everybody knows him at DOST.
Okay. During this 35 years with DOST and public service, or 33 years with DOST and 2 years in Los Baños, is that correct? No? And you've been through 5 administrations from Cory Aquino to the last
Yes.
Aquino. You know? Which would you say had the best orientation in terms of science and technology? I got the impression it's the Arroyo government and the Ramos government.
Yes.
Which
I
one
think-
is better?
Sometimes it's hard to compare.
Oh.
I want to be fair
Fair,
to
yes, yes,
everyone.
yeah.
But maybe during the time of Ramos, we were given this Magna Carta benefits
That's right, that's
for
right.
our people. That's why we were able to maintain our good scientists and engineers. That's maybe one incentive that they gave us. So
Yes, yes.
at least they stayed with us, some of our scientists and engineers.
That-
During the Pinoy administration, they increased the budget of DOST.
Yeah.
Lahat naman sila, I can see there are many things that they have done in the Department of Science and Technology.
But we do experience the loss of some of our most experienced
Yes.
scientists and technologists. No, I of course recall the incidents with the Pag-asa,
Yes.
and we lost some of the top people there. But that should be resolved by now. No, morale is high again.
I like to think that way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What about dito sa NCR DOST? I know you have a.
Some of our people are new
yeah.
because we just received our plantilla position last year. But for now, we have the right number of people at DOST and CR.
So you have, if you had 20,000 clients over the past 11 years, how many do you work with in a year? Hundreds or
Maybe
hundreds?
thousands,
Maybe even
thousands,
several thousands. Huh? With 45 people, how do you manage that?
Oh, well, nobody can just stop working and sit down.
Okay, okay.
If we need to work on a Sunday or on Saturday, our people are trained to do that. If there's one thing I leave behind in government are my people. I believe they're good. They will be promising good public servant.
And paano yan? If you leave behind a work of 33 years, hindi ba parang baby mo rin yan at anak mo
Oo nga
rin na
eh.
mag-aalala ka
Oo
na
nga eh.
mapapalayo ka at
Baka kung
mapapalayo
anong
sila.
mangyari.
Oh, kung ano
Baka
mangyari.
Pero I believe I'll still be around. Hindi naman ako totally mawawala. And you know, if you reach that age of retirement, you really have to retire.
Okay. Well, we have our last 60 minutes. What would you like to put on record as your message
To the
after
next.
this 3 decades, almost 4 decades of work for the public?
I hope for some are people who intend to work with government. I just pray that they work hard for our people. If their intention is to get rich, I think they should step out of government. Sabi nga ng mga tao sa akin is, when I started working with DOST as regional director, I have the same house when I leave government. But, well, no regret. I did not get rich, but I believe I receive respect from
I think you're very rich in
people.
that respect. Ano? We know some of your clients and they have very high regard for your institution and your service. Maraming salamat and congratulations.
Salamat po.
And we'll interview you again in your next career. Sige po.
Thank you.
Maraming
Thank you
salamat.
po.
So we'll just
Thank you din po for the chance.
Okay. And so we'll take this break and then si Sammy Malunes po will discuss the MRT LRT leadership that is coming in to manage this new operations. Yeah, okay.